Okay, here I am with my microphone set up on, ready to do my Hindi Rosetta Stone. I have been working with this program for a long time now, off and on. I'm not as consistent with it as I would like to be. I try to schedule half an hour every day, but I go through months where I don't do that. But I'm on level 3 now, which is the highest level that they have for Hindi. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how Rosetta Stone works because I absolutely love this program. So here is my starting screen in level 3, and you can see up here there's level 1, and each one has 4 segments in it, and each one of those segments has this whole thing. So like this will be the core lesson, which is really long and kind of introduces you to concepts, and then it will be reinforced with these small lessons that build up towards this milestone. The milestone is really cool. It acts as though you are in a scenario and you have to respond. So it's like being in a little skit. It's really, they try to get it as immersive as possible, and it really is. Down here is Rosetta Stone World that I don't have hooked up right now. This part you need an ongoing subscription for, but it has like games that you can play with other users using your language, and you can get like a tutorial. You can talk to a native speaker who will like guide you through some of these things. But the really awesome thing with Rosetta Stone is their lack of translation, and that's something that I think is, as far as I've seen, totally unique to this program. Let me see, what's a good one to look at? Review. Oh, I haven't got my microphone set up yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It's so pretty. I mean, I like the whole like setup here. Okay, so then I've heard the Hindi and I can hear it again. And then I pick which picture does that fit with. And I mean, by level 3, you know, I know a lot of words. So okay, I'm redoing this part because I didn't realize that with the microphone plugged in, you couldn't hear what it was saying to me. So I'm going to do this part again without the microphone. So this is the speaking.
तुम्हें मेरी शोक संवेदनाएं.
I have to decide which one that is. Oh, I got it wrong.
मेरी शोक संवेदनाएं. नए बच्चे के जन्म पर बधाइयाँ. तुम्हारी शादी के लिए बधाइयाँ. मेरे पिता की मृत्यु पिछले सप्ताह हुई.
There it is.
आज मेरी शादी हो रही है.
हमारे बच्चे का जन्म कल हुआ.
And there you can see the actual Hindi written out. And this is a different type of exercise. Some of the exercises will have it speaking, and some will have just the written, and some will have both. And you can see that it's all in the Hindi alphabet. There is no English lettering, which I think is awesome because I find it really, really confusing when there is English letters mixed up in it. It's hard to tell what word is what. Like, it's so clear when it's written out in the script. And my favorite thing about Rosetta Stone is that there's no translation at any point. So it's always that you are, you're never trying to spend that time thinking in English and then thinking in the other language, like moving, you know, it doesn't have that extra step of I'm thinking about English and then I'm putting it into another language. You're thinking in this language, which is so awesome. So this is like a type of grammar exercise where I have to pick which is the appropriate word that goes into this sentence. Shadi, that means wedding. Clearly this is not a wedding, so Shavyatra is funeral, so it must be that.
शवयात्रा.
Shavyatra.
इस
Boom.
शवयात्रा में लोग उदास हैं is
I mean, it's amazing because I went into this like I didn't know any Hindi whatsoever, and now it's like, oh yeah, I can totally read that sentence. I know exactly what that says and what its meaning is. It's amazing. So yeah, I absolutely love Rosetta Stone. There's no other program that has gotten me to be able to really understand the language on a really like basic level. It comes into your head like below the point of where you're in a class and you're trying to memorize things and trying to understand how things work. It bypasses all of that and gets really deep into your head. So like I'm thinking and dreaming in Hindi and I'm understanding it like in this without having to first like move it into English in my head. It's incredible. They never ever put any English translation and you think, how on earth could that work? Well, it guides you so slowly through it that you really build up that vocabulary one word at a time, and you can get a feel for grammar as you go also, because they have grammar lessons where they'll contrast two different things so that you understand like, oh, this is the past tense and this is the future tense because this is a person about to do something and this is a person doing something and this is a person who has done something, that kind of stuff. So it's a really awesome program, and it's really making my dreams of being bilingual come true. मैं हिंदी बोलती हूँ और मैं खुश हूँ, बहुत खुश हूँ